Well, I need to explain something before any of this begins. Do you know how do I put this? Do you know how unfortunate it is to cheer for a team that just consistently destroys your brain cells? That is the number one thing that I can probably say is happening right now, is that I cheer for sports teams. Why do I cheer for sports teams that just constantly anger me? I am a Toronto Blue Jays fan. I am a New York Jets fan. It's almost like I enjoy being miserable. So if people and human beings want to know exactly what happened in like the last hour or whenever it was probably one of the worst things I've ever witnessed. You remember that game that of course we do. Of course everyone remembers that game that the Atlanta Falcons lost to the Patriots in the Super Bowl. This may have been worse. This may have been worse than that. Do you know how it feels to be, I'm going to have to deal with this the rest of my life now. I'm going to have to deal with the saying 8-1 until I'm dead. The team is up 8-1 in the game. You go up 8-1 in the game. You're making everything look easy. Teoscar hits 2 home runs. Everyone is hitting. People are getting hits everywhere. And the Mariners are doing nothing against Gausman. And then Gausman comes out of the game. The bases were loaded, I think, when he came out. I don't know. There was at least 2 people on. He comes out of the game, which I have no idea why he came out so early. Why'd they take him out? I like, you can't blame, was it Schneider? Was it Pete? Who made a decision on that? I guess it doesn't matter because Schneider gave it the go ahead. What are you doing? Leave the guy in. He was the only pitcher in that game that I felt confident with. And then Tim Meza comes in, gives up a home run, then it's 8-5. And then once that happened, it's like, oh, okay, it's fine. You know, you got that, your high pitched voice going on. You're talking to your parents and your grandmother on the phone thinking that it's a good thing that's going on. Oh, no, it's okay. No, it's not okay. I've seen this too many times. 9-5. Jays go up 9-5 in the game after Danny Bonds gets a hit. I think it was Danny Bonds. There was so much that happened in that game, I don't even remember what the hell happened. Danny Bonds gets a hit, 9-5. Okay, then it's good, right? Like the momentum was in Seattle's favor for that, and then you get the base hit back, you get a run back, and then it's like, okay, well, that's fine now. Momentum's back in the Jays' hand. And then, you know, it's a little bit struggling. Of course, people are coming in, and Anthony Bass, I don't know what's going on. When Anthony Bass joined the team, everyone was going on about how this guy is the best reliever ever. He's amazing. And then in the most important situation of the season, what happens? He shits the bed. Anthony Bass comes in, makes it look unbelievable. Okay, my armrest is falling off my damn... Get on the damn chair, you piece of shit. This is insane what's happening right now. God! Am I even a living human being at the moment, dude? I'm you know what? I'm not even that mad. I'm not even that mad. You know why? Because if you are a real Blue Jays fan, and I mean a real Blue Jays fan as in you've been a fan of this team for a long ass time, you knew that was a possibility as soon as it was 8-1. Was that not, don't look at me and say that it wasn't. Don't look at the camera and say that wasn't a possible thought in your brain once they went up 8-1. That's all I was thinking when they went up 8-1. That was the worst thing that could have happened. As soon as they went up by 7 runs, it was all over. If it was like 4-3 or something, then they would have won the damn game. There's gonna have to be some things happening. I don't know what's going on. What's Ross doing? What is Schneider coming back? Is Ross getting the heave-ho? What is Rogers doing with these signing people? Who's going to be signed? Is anyone even going to be signed? I have no idea what's going on. It's like this is the most confusing offseason that's going to happen now. So you have all these people who need to be signed. We're talking about signing Vlad. We're talking about signing Bo. We're talking about signing Manoah. We're talking about possibly signing Teoscar. There's so many people who need to be signed. The Jays just fucking shit the bed more than any team ever has. And now what do? Come back and let's... How do you convince someone to come back now? This is a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. I can't believe I just sat there for that was a long ass game too. That was like 4 hours. I just sat there for way too damn long and just witnessed the biggest atrocity that's ever been known to mankind. I'm considering becoming a Pirates fan. I am seriously considering moving to Pittsburgh and becoming a Pirates fan. Like, at least if you're a Pirates fan, you just kind of have no expectations from the beginning. Listen, I might try to dig up that tweet. I'm going to try to dig up a tweet sometime. And I'm gonna look and see if I can find it. That's what that means. I said, as soon as ESPN and I think MLB Network and all these damn sites and all these places and all these weird places, as soon as they picked the Jays to be the first seed out of the American League, it was over. I took shit for it. I remember tweeting that and every Jays fan was mad at me. Everyone was mad because I was saying that that was the last thing that should have been tweeted out. The Jays were gonna come out of the American League and be the team out of the American League. That's what that means. Vlad's going on about the movie. What movie? That was the largest. Fuck. Now I get to go watch the Jets play. That's. Wow. What do you do now, huh? What do you do? What do you do to cope with this, huh? What fan base has this? I'm hot. Very hot down here. I need something cold. Glass of water right in front of me. All right. How about that Padres and Mets game? Well, there's only one thing to do now, and it's to just hope that this never happens again, right? I'm about to turn into a camel sitting in this damn chair right now. I'm about to be smacking my lips, eating my own spit. I'm about to be eating my spit. I deserve it. Everyone talk shit, okay? Who can comment the funniest meme about the Jays losing? Huh? Good night.